Hey everyone, and welcome to your course explainer for CHD 206, Children's Health and Safety. I am so incredibly excited to guide you through this overview today. If you're an online student stepping into the world of early childhood care, I want you to know you aren't just taking a class here, you're actually building a professional toolkit. Because think about it, every single day, families are going to trust you with their most precious resource. So this explainer is designed to give you a quick look at the exact tools you'll be developing to earn and absolutely protect that trust. Let's get right into it.
Our guiding mission in CHD 206 is right there in the course description, introducing you to basic health, nutrition, and safety management. The real foundation of your professional toolkit is learning how to set up and, crucially, maintain safe, healthy environments. Throughout your time in this course, you're going to learn specific, actionable procedures tailored for everyone from infants to toddlers. You'll also be learning the exact protocols for handling childhood illnesses. You know, it's not just about knowing what to do in theory, it's about being totally prepared to execute it flawlessly in the real world.
So here is our roadmap for the course. We've got Section 1, Welcome to CHD 206. Section 2, Creating Safe Environments. Section 3, Promoting Good Health. Section 4, Nutrition for Young Children. Section 5, Managing Health and Safety. And Section 6, Navigating Current Issues.
All right, diving straight into our first section, Module A, Creating Safe Environments.
For this module, you're basically going to become an expert in two totally different spaces. Indoors, we're talking about mastering things like electrical safety and proper toy storage, so we can prevent trip hazards and choking risks. But the second you step outside, the rulebook completely shifts to outdoor safety. You'll be looking at water safety protocols and how to properly evaluate playground equipment. You're going to learn how to actively scan and manage both of these environments with the exact same level of precision.
So, how do we actually pull that off day to day? Well, you're going to learn to utilize childcare safety checklists. And trust me, these aren't just busy work. They are proven safety nets that catch all those hidden risks we might miss when the room gets chaotic. You'll also learn to identify the specific physical and psychosocial characteristics that actually put kids at a higher risk for accidents. By really understanding these risk factors, you can prioritize safety behaviors and stop accidents before they ever even happen.
But physical safety from accidents? That's really just piece one of the puzzle. We also have to ask ourselves, how do broader factors, like poverty and chronic illness, affect a child's health before they even walk through your front door?
And that leads us right into Module B, Promoting Good Health.
A core philosophy you'll see in this course is that health is entirely multidimensional. You'll learn to recognize the baseline for a physically healthy child, and just as importantly, a mentally healthy child. Really locking down what that baseline looks like for both physical and mental well-being is absolutely crucial because it lets you notice the second something is off, making sure you can step in with the right support immediately.
To actively maintain that health, you're going to master your daily morning check-ins. You'll also dive into the science behind childhood immunizations, as well as the strict infectious controls needed for managing communicable diseases. Plus, you'll get hands-on experience managing children's health records and really understanding the specific health policies that apply directly to you and your staff.
Moving right along to Module C, Nutrition for Young Children.
Now, childcare nutrition essentially rests on two big pillars, meal planning and safety precautions. You are going to learn how to plan balanced menus that meet strict USDA standards. But let's be real, the best menu in the world is useless if it isn't safe. So you'll also learn proper food handling practices and the incredibly strict protocols required for handling life-threatening food allergies and special dietary needs.
The really cool part is that you won't just be reading about food. A major objective of this course is that you will actually plan developmentally appropriate meal settings. You'll design activities that promote healthy eating habits, basically turning mealtime from a high-stakes toddler negotiation into a really fun, rich educational experience.
Now, you might be wondering, what happens when things don't go according to plan? What happens during a real childcare emergency? You need to know exactly how to react, zero hesitation.
That takes us straight into Module D, Managing Health and Safety.
When an emergency does strike, you are going to rely on three concrete steps. First, applying universal precautions. Think universal hand washing and infection control to protect yourself and the kids. Second, utilizing your first aid and CPR training to stabilize the situation. And third,
strictly following the written Department of Human Resources, or DHR, policies and procedures regarding accidents and illnesses.
Now, to pull that off effectively, you need incredibly strong management systems in place before an emergency ever happens. You'll learn the precise protocols for administering medication safely. You'll understand how to maintain systems so a child's emergency info is instantly accessible. You'll literally learn exactly what goes into your first aid kit so you can grab the right tool without even thinking about it. And you'll discover some key resources available to you as a childcare provider.
Finally, we wrap things up with Module E, Navigating Current Issues. This module transitions you from the daily routines into the broader, more complex challenges of modern care. This is arguably your most consequential tool. You'll learn how to identify the subtle physical or behavioral signs of abuse and neglect, and you'll come to understand the very heavy, critical legal responsibility you carry as a mandated reporter in your state. We also focus heavily on the inclusive classroom, describing real methods to ensure kids with special needs are fully integrated. And finally, you'll learn techniques to get families directly involved in safety education, building a solid bridge between your childcare center and their home.
The field of early childhood development is literally always evolving. New research on nutrition, updated safety protocols, new trends, they pop up constantly. So a key objective for us is teaching you how to actively locate current, reliable information and then seamlessly weave that awareness right into your daily activities. That's how we make sure your professional toolkit never, ever gets rusty.
Well, we have covered a ton of ground today, from physical playground safety to USDA meal planning and those critical emergency DHR protocols. But here's the real takeaway for you. After this online course, you will never look at a classroom the same way again. It's not just going to be a room with toys. It's going to be a carefully calibrated ecosystem of safety, health, and growth that you completely control. The next generation is waiting for you. So, are you ready? Let's dive right into Module A.